Okay. Guess we're gonna skip the intro today.
Toasty!
Alright, hold on a second. So, I wanna... Hi, everybody. Welcome to another thrilling edition of PremierTwo. My name is Peter. Thank you for joining me on a beautiful day in Tokyo, Japan. We are starting our Walk and Talk episode 1. But first, I want to ask you guys a question. Which one sounds better? Just me talking like this, or if we... Or is this better? If we have the mic on my lapel, I feel like I can talk more quietly and more casually, but I don't know which one's better. Option 2. 2 for sure. Okay, we're gonna use option 2. So here's the plan. Are you guys ready? It's loud right now. Well, let's see if it gets a little better. You are very loud and great. I don't know if I can turn it down. So here's the plan, is that we're going to try a new stream setup, which is essentially I went to the doctor the other day, and it starts with the coffee. So, kanpai. So I went to the doctor the other day, and in the effort of getting losing some weight to be a better father, you know, having some more energy, and also just getting in shape, I want to try to go from 84.2 kilograms, which is what we're starting with today, all the way down to 75 by mid-April, or May, or PremierCon. So the idea is we are going to do a new stream style where every day, if we have a stream day, I'll start outside and do this with you guys, and we're going to walk about 16,000 steps. Okay, about 10 miles a day. Okay. And I tried doing this by myself, and I got really bored. So I thought I'd bring along some friends. Now here's the deal. It's like in Persona, where you enter into a social contract. Can I do it? I don't know. Let's find out. Here's the thing, though, is that it's not that it wasn't streamed. I was lonely. And let's make some money. Let's monetize my fitness journey. Sounds reasonable. It's way better to monetize it. And you guys, okay, there's 2 trade-offs. One is that you get to see random parts of Tokyo that we would never go to. We would never go to these places because we're gonna we're gonna start almost every day right here at this coffee shop. I'm gonna drink my coffee with you guys. And then we're just going to pick a direction and walk. And we're going to see if we get some cool stuff along the way. But the contract that we're entering is this. I live too far away from here. And I think if I want to do these walkies in the afternoons, the trade-off is that I have to end the stream when we're done. And when we're done with the stream, that means if we have a gaming stream tonight, you gotta show up again. It's the only way I can do it. And because I can't do a thing where I go into like transit mode for 3 hours or 2 hours or something like that. So it's like we're gonna double dip on the streaming. So I do daytime when I'm up for it. We're gonna do walk and talks for like 2-3 hours. I think it's gonna take about 2.5 hours. And then when I get home and if I want to play, like, I think tonight's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we're doing Junon Harbor. we're doing some Junon, and then you know, that's the two deals. So we walk, we talk, and then later on we game and we hang. And I feel like if we do this a lot, it'll eventually reach our goal of weight loss. I think this is going to be a good lurking stream. Like, I know normally when we do IRL stuff, we have like a goal in mind, like get drunk or check out this burger place. But I feel like it's more about totally chill vibes. Totally chill. Start with a coffee, hang out with you guys in the morning, and then go and explore. That's the game plan. That's it. So, and we're gonna, nutrition's mega key. So I'll eat when I get home. So after I finish the walk and talk, I'll say bye-bye, go grab some salads and some chicken and some gratin and some kimono, and then go home and eat, take a few hours with Kupo, relax, and then around 7 p.m. JST, hit the live button and play some games. So the point of this area, though, is I have no idea where we're going to be heading. So as you can see, it says Walk and Talk Episode 1. I am 84.2 kilograms. Every time we do one of these streams, I will update the weight, and we're just going to crush. We're just going to crush. And I have set up the TTS to work when we're moving about, but until then, this is the only table they had outside, so I don't want to disrupt anybody. I got my sunscreen on, I've got my hair wax in, I've got water bottles, I've got you guys. There's no guests. This is just me, maybe Ian sometimes. This is not like content stream. What is that in pounds? I'm going from 185 to 165. That's the goal. 185, because that's what I am right now. I'm 185. Weather's good today. I've got my heat tech. I've got my I've got those crow's feet, man. I'm old. And I'm 75 kilos. 75 is the goal. It says it in the title. How tall am I? 5'10", 170 something. 6'8". Damn, bro, you must eat like a mofo. I think it's drink like a mofo. And by the way, for the record, a 41-year-old male at 185 in America, an American male, I'm definitely bringing the national average down. I'm crushing our national average. I'm saving it. So give me a break. That's unfair. I'm helping out the Americans. I'm 41. I'm 41 years old. You can see the salt and pepper in the beard. I'll be 42 this year. So it's going to be pretty sporadic on the start times. It could be 11 a.m. It could be 12. It could be 1. I had to get some new shoes today. I'll show you guys before we start our walk. But yeah, this is going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. I think the new Samsung Galaxy phone is going to look good. I think it's going to feel nice. I think it's going to make some good vibes, some good times. But I thought it would be, instead of just starting with the walk, I feel like, how cool is this? This is almost like a secret stream, you know? It's like we start with coffee, like we're just hanging out at the coffee shop, and then we go on a walk together. And what if we did this like 40 times in the next 2 months? 40 episodes of just hanging out together. That sounds cool. And we don't even know where we're going, and we're going to bookmark places along the way. And I feel like if I do that all the way through, not like every day, but like as often as I can, and if we do this until PremierCon, which is in June, it's a TwitchCon in Rotterdam, then imagine by the time the baby is born in July, it's gonna be extra cool. Hey, what's up, Sensei? How you doing today? We're about to start a little walk and talk. Nothing serious, just hanging. It's gonna be a great, like, once we shed the beef, it's gonna feel good. Is this just to get in your steps, or what inspired? I had a health check, and the doctor was like, hey, brother, you're fat. I said, no. Yeah. Honk if you're fat. You didn't probably hear that because it's I have a mic on. Good morning. We'll be in Japan next week with my long distance partner. Can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait for you to have fun with that. That's going to be fantastic. So I thought, I have no discipline, and I'm very lazy. And Sensei Martian did this, and Rob does this. I'll just monetize my health loss journey. I think I'm not going to say I'm going to drink. I mean, I am going to drink less. But I think the idea is you can still live a pretty normal, active life and make serious dietary changes and weight loss, not health loss, health gain. I've been in a health loss deficit. So it's more about making lifestyle changes. That's the idea here, you know? Health gain, weight loss. And we'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. And plus, I tried walking on my own. I injured my shoulder in last June. Can't believe it's been that long. I injured my shoulder in last June, and it still hasn't healed, so I probably got to get some physio on that. I probably got to get the physio. Got to cut back on the daps, so... All right, we're going to be leaving pretty soon. Hello, Mr. Premier. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Augusta? We also, if you guys remember, regular viewers of the PremierTwo channel will remember that we did a Peppy Pete's playlist. So we're gonna test out that playlist today, maybe, and looking and trying out some music, some TTS. I enabled it for resubscribers, but the microphone's over there. So wait, you're having a kid? Yeah. Yeah. Holy crow's feet. Do I really have crow's feet? No, I don't. Oh my God. Holy shit. What is, that's not crow's feet. That looks like a wrinkled piece of paper. Wow. Wow. I prefer the quiet confines of my studio where the lighting is nicer. Jeez. We'll deal with it. I think aging is cool. Crow's feet are like when you squint and you get these lines near your eyes. It's not supposed to be 30 lines. I just have a lot. Means I've smiled a lot or I've faked a lot. Why do you want to lose weight? You look good. I don't feel good. You know, sometimes it's about how you feel. And I feel that I operate my best at around 73 to 77 kilograms. And also the doctor said that I'm carrying a little too much fat. And I want to listen to my doctor. So I feel like I'm not like massive, but I want to be in a weight that I feel my best. Honk if you're fat. So if you're my size and you feel good about that size, then that's totally cool. But I want a little more energy. Are you gonna prepare cycling for the next cyclothon? Man, look, if I love the Van Gang, and I don't want to be on the bike again. Unless, because I love Ian, he's a good friend of mine, but the bike he gave me was like some sort of triathlon bike, and it hurt my neck, my back, my bleep, and whatever that song is. But like, it hurt so bad that I would prefer the bike to be a bit more like Connor's and Chris's, and not like it weighed 3 grams. So maybe I honestly feel that the guest, and I know this sounds like copium, I know, hear me out, just hear me out. I think that the guest bike should be a hybrid. And I'm not saying that because of me. If it was just me, I would say electric or a motorcycle. The reason I feel the hybrid would be better is that you're bringing in these guests and maybe letting them take having it a little bit easier so they can focus on the entertainment part and just being physically like, let's go. Because it's more about the physical thing for the boys. But for the guest, I feel like there should be a little bit of flexibility so that Natsuki could do it or that I can do it. Or you could get a bit more variety of non-athletes. And then they can focus on like, hey, picking up with some entertainment aspects and being, because I could tell, and Garnt's in good shape, and Felix is in great shape. Those guys, I think even they were like, man, this is hard. This is like for me, it was brutal. And most of my live stream was heavy breathing or complaining. Okay, we're almost done with our coffee. I did have a lot of uphills. It was brutal. And I didn't have 2 weeks to get ready for it. Peter wants to be fit for his child in the case of child runs. Yes. Yes. I think, yes. Just saw Doug's drinking stream. Just wanted to say hi. I have the same Andy Warhol jacket. It's a great jacket. The Coach jacket. This is the other one. Oops. Sorry, I didn't know the mic was there. This jacket is Keith Haring. It was it was like 2 years ago's version. And I like these jackets. And this is a Uniqlo Keith Haring. And then I did the Uniqlo Andy Warhol. They're really nice jackets for just being mobile. They're like $35, $40. Super, and I've had this one for a while. But yeah. Yo, what's up, Galaxy Cat 777? Appreciate you, boss man. Okay, I have my heat tech. How was the second drinking hang? It was really fun, man. We had a great time. We had a really good time. All right. You guys ready to walk and talk? Oh, I should probably set a path because I don't know where we're going. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, for today, we'll make it a special one. Wait. Right. All right. Today, we're going to walk to Kichijoji. We're going to pass Daps, I think. And we're going to have we have to resist. We have to resist. I don't want to resist, but we must. We must. We must. The temptation is real. And then I'm going to get a salad, and I'm going to get some assy chicken, and I'm going to throw it in there, and I'm going to have my big salad. But what's one chopped cheese? Or how about this? Maybe we can go to him and say, hey, boss, can you, if I provide the lettuce, can you just cook me up some grilled chicken? What if I just ask him for like a takeaway grilled chicken box and I just dump it in the salad? Now that's a good idea. No, we must resist. Did I sit in bird shit? All right, we throw in the mics. We grab, and then I have a cable somewhere. Did I forget the cable on my first day? That would be cringe behavior. There's no way I did. I did. No, I didn't. No, I have an extra one because Pete always comes prepared. But it's not the one I wanted to use. Okay. Coming back here tomorrow, I guess. Okay. And then all we gotta do is apply the final touches. Let's get this Mobile Suit Gundam on the road. I backed my car into a cop car the other day. Well, sometimes... Oh shit, I forgot to do another thing too, guys. I forgot to turn on my other modem for our special bonding. Alright, let me see if this works. Charge up Onegai Masu. Bam! We are... Actually, I can do even cooler shit. Give me a... I can go like this, and then I can go like this. And then, there was one more thing I wanted to check. It was, it's fired up. Oddly clean Oddly clean chair. That's Japan, buddy. All right. Let's see if this works. Ooh. All right, this should be operational. Let's go throw this away. Domo. ごちそうさまでした。Okay. Okay, let's see if this is working. Oh, wrong way already. Crossing the street. Let's fix the tilt. Alright, first of all, are we live? Can you hear me? Oh shit, wait. Oh, no, hold on a minute. Almost lost my mic. Minute 1. Hold on, guys. That was almost... That's impossible! Okay. Are we good? Can you guys hear me all right? Play Fetty Wap. I don't know what that is. Is that Italian? I heard that song before. A doo-wop. That's a 50s song. From an Italian singer my mom likes. A doo-wop, eh, doo-wop. My mom loved that track. She was always singing that when I was a kid. Some kind of doo-wop. It was like a barbershop quartet. Okay, we're good, loud and clear. All right, question number 2. Hey, it worked. We have sound. All right. Now let's fix the camera. All right, I know it's tilted. Okay, the TTS doesn't work, but it was okay. Tilted to the right. We almost had it. How about there? Oh wait, I can see. Nope. Excuse me. Slide to the left. This looks good, I feel. Okay. But then as soon as I start walking, it'll tilt because I have uneven legs. See what's it? All right, we're cooking today. Good enough for what this channel is. Well, it looks like TTS almost worked. I don't know why it's so broken and how everybody else figures it out. But, oh, let me start everyone start your watches. It's time to walk. I've already walked 1.56 kilometers today. So we're gonna try to get to 16. And remember, we have the no plan. We walk, we talk, we hang. That's it. It's pretty cold today. I have a heat tech on and my hands are nice and chill. What's up, kitty? Thank you. We do not drink. This is for, it's day one and you guys are already like, let's get drinking. We're gonna lose, let's gain weight. If we drink enough, we can be 174 kilos. Yeah, we do walk a little faster than Robert. Hey, you know what? I love you guys, most of you. Some of you guys are real jerks to me sometimes, but most of you, like 99.3% of you guys are amazing. However, a lot of you want to force me into my worst habits for your entertainment. You guys are all about, get drunk and I'll be the proxy. It'll be cool. And I think, yeah, that's a good idea. And let's just do that every day. We wouldn't do that. Oh, you bastards. You lying bastards. By the way, another cool feature of the walk and talks during the day is...
the center control point is being captured.
I think someone raided. I don't know, but that's the raiding alert that I haven't heard in 3 years. Thank you, raiders. And thank you, Sam. And thank you, Spiral. So, look how cool this. Look how cool the daytime is, guys. You get to see Tokyo during an afternoon day in the sunlight in like 4K, bitchin' awesome quality. And you're gonna see a lot of the same streets. We're gonna go a lot of the same ways every day. Because the purpose is more just hanging out and chatting, you know? Why did you pick 75 kg? Because all my clothes that I bought will fit. And I'm tired of fucking pushing my hands through my sweater, trying to make it fit. Tired of not fitting in any of my large size clothing that I bought, and extra large is too baggy and disgusting. Wait, do we need Nord callouts? I might give a few extra Nord callouts, but I have to fix the command. Also, if I'm 75, I have so much more. First of all, here's the benefits of being 75 kilograms. For me, my size, my weight. One, you can see my eyeballs. I'm so tired of looking at clips from the channel or the shorts that we do. Hey, okay, wait. I'm so tired of looking at the shorts and it's just like my face is being eaten by my own fat. I hate it. And number two, I can fit into all the clothes that I like to wear. Because, you know, I like a lot of the sweaters and clothes that I own. It's just that they're a little too tight. Can you guys write messages when you do TTS, or did I accidentally disable that? Sorry if I did, but thank you, Standy. Thank you, Hinch. Number three, I find that when I was doing RV Stream 1 and Cyclothon 1 and some of my early stuff before I was streaming, like when I was a teacher, I liked the energy and flexibility that I had access to when I was that weight. Test. This one doesn't work. I know that That doesn't work.
Test,
Oh,
test.
it works. It works. It works. Only one person got screwed today. Sorry. So, I think a healthy, virile man like myself at 41 years old should be able to walk 10 miles with no problem. What mics do I use? I use some kind of, see what I'm saying? They're like these things called Larks. And I'm hoping it sounds good.
Also phone is not straight. Is like we are walking.
Testing TTS. Also phone is not straight. Is like we are walking while looking to the left.
This is gonna be tougher to fix because I can't. It's a phone, and I have an uneven leg. But I do care about your guys's. Experience. I do. I'm not just a hateful person thinking, fuck them. Just sub. Just shut up and sub. That's not me. I care. I swear I care. Now here's another question for you guys. Do you prefer this angle? This is a great street. We should walk this every day. It's awesome. Do you like this angle or, hold on, or this angle? Like the punched in? Do we like the closer or the wide screen? Okay, all right. My bad, geez. See what's it? My bad. I think the other one's better at night. For what it's worth, when you zoom in at night, it looks better. I think it's because of the way it lets the light in on the aperture. You know what? No, I'm trying to decide which. Is that even a side? Oh, it's not a sidewalk anymore. And so at night, I think punching in's better, but at daytime, getting the full breadth of this beautiful city is
Not much.
Yeah.
But it's what I've got right now to support your mission. I believe in you, Pete.
Hey, listen, Burger Dog. You didn't even have to sub. I would appreciate you either way. Also not true. I appreciate you a little more because you have a badge next to your name. You can insult me freely. Non-subs cannot. They get called out. But truthfully, I just hope that you have a great day, boss, and you always have a seat at the table no matter what. What's up, Ash? It's wonderful to see you. How you doing, Ash? Always great to have you swing by the channel. And I'll be monitoring chat. What's up, Fuzz Demon? Do up, hey, do up. By the way, I messaged my mom. She said that the famous version that we liked, it's not an Italian group. It's just the one that she had the record of. And I said, oh. By the way, guys, my mom, I called her this morning, so I've talked to her twice today now. She turned 75 2 days ago. My mom is 75 years old. Happy birthday to Mom. How cool is that? And she's gonna come visit Japan. She was like, oh gosh, I'll come there in November. No, I should wait. I don't want to see the baby when all it does is just sleep and shit. And I said, Mom. She said, no, I want to see it when it's one so I can play with it and stuff. I don't want you to put me to work. So, based, honestly. Based mom. So, she's been through that a few times.
Happy birthday, Pete's mom.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. We're going to get her a nice gift of a human being. Finally moving to Japan, Chiba, at 28 years old in October after 8 years of chasing this dream. Always love your streams. Well, Zotaku, the time is perfect for you to get here. It's you're going to love Chiba. They have the best peanuts in Japan. And if you ever cross paths with me, I demand a bag of them so that we can have those together. Well, I'll take all of them. And thank you, Aseki One Day. So I'm going to repeat this a couple of times over the next few streams until people I should put a command called like !walk or something, but baby's due July 2nd. So basically, I don't want to disrupt this baby right here, so I'm going to talk a little quieter. So basically, I'm on a mission. Wow, look at this. What in the hell? Is that me? This is the immediate regret of a PremierTwo sub. It's like they hit subscribe or gift 50. After gift 50, they're like, oh, why did I do that? I don't even like this guy. And then this one's like gift 100. He's just thinking, I could have really bought something cooler. That is the weirdest zoo ever. What a cool place. I didn't even know that existed. So, okay, I gave her a little leeway to get ahead of me. So basically that's Austin. Poor Austin. He's going through it. He didn't see that, luckily. So, come on, guys. 50 subs is like 2 McDonald's meals at your guys' current rate. So back off. You know, it's like it's on their adjusted price range. You're getting like 1 Big Mac and a McChicken. So it's fine. Much better suited for here, for the Americanos at least. So the point is that I had a recent health check, and I'm a soon-to-be papa. So I decided that, and in general, I've been talking about this for a long time. I want to lose some lbs. I want to drop my kilograms down. So I decided to. It was a zoo. That was the Inokashira Park Zoo.
Speaking of decisions.
Huh. Hey, Ash, good decision. That is a great idea. Thank you. We're going to go to this cool looking park over here. I think this is I'm going to be doing these walk-in talks almost.
This time of year. Everyone from
Katie, do you know why so many celebs are choosing to go to Japan this time of year?
Everyone from Kanye to Doug is there, and I find it weird. Your TTS was cut off, but I got you, brother. I got you. And thank you to Steppendorf. So, okay, let me finish a couple of thoughts really quick. So number one is I'll be doing 2 streams a day when I go live. One stream will be the walk and talk hangout session like this, where we walk about 10 miles every day. And it's going to be a lot of the same spots, right? I'm just here for a good time, and I'm having fun, losing weight, and being healthy. It must be near Kichijoji's park. We're probably going to see this park a ridiculous amount. And then the other thing is that I get to show you guys Tokyo during the daytime, and it's not content though. I want that to be very clear. We're not going to be doing cool shit. Like, I'm not going to be going to muscle bars or Akihabara. I mean, maybe sometimes we will go those places, not the muscle bars. It's about nature. It's about hanging out. It's about having a coffee together and then going on a walk. And if that appeals to you, and if you just like to see Japan in like 4K clean cam daytime, then awesome. Then you have a seat at the table for sure. If you're looking for something like, what's the plan today? Are we going to do something cool? Probably not. But the deal is, the contract is, I will do the walk and talks and hang out with you guys, but you gotta show up during the nighttime gaming streams sometimes. Because doing 2 streams a day is kind of wild. What a beautiful park. That is so, I wonder if does it look good in the camera? With like the shadows and this looks like something out of Ghost of Tsushima, even though it's just Tokyo. Did you say how often you're doing these? Okay, let's see. I would say from now until April, my goal is to do about 35 to 40 of these. And some days I might turn down that sound effect. Live, buddy. Thank you, dude. I think some days it might just be a walk and talk. You know, just like a 2 or 3 hour stream, and then I don't stream in the evening. Some days it'll do both. Like tonight, I think I'm gonna go home, do some work in the office, and then I think we're doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth tonight on Junon Harbor. Get a little more. I think I'm done with Darkest Dungeon 2, right?
2 years. Thanks for taking us on a walk with you.
Pete, what is
It's
the
very
temperature
pretty.
there?
No problem, man. Appreciate that.
What is the temperature there?
The temperature is cold
Love you, Peter.
AF.
Burn these calories.
I mean, it's a nice brisk feeling today. Let me take a look.
Love you, Peter.
Good
Let's burn
afternoon,
these
Peter.
calories.
Burn 'em,
Thanks
boss.
for the POV walk.
Let's do it.
This may be one of my last
do this.
posts as I
Good
do home man
afternoon,
before
Peter.
my
How you doing?
rebranding.
For the POV walk. This may be one of my last posts as I do home man before my rebranding.
You're moving to Springfield, Missouri, which is my hometown. I was born there in 1983 and lived there for 10 years. That's cool. Little quiet stream. Rob's stream says 8 degrees. There you have it. Whoa, look, it's a heron. I don't think that's a heron, but look at that bird. That's cool as hell. I don't even know if you guys can see it because of my crappy camera work. Neat. And then we have another big park right here. Oh man, this is what I miss. This is the part of America that I really enjoyed. Chucking a disc, playing catch with my friends. Let's take a, even though I'm not tired, I think part of the fun of these things is to enjoy life a little bit. He said, great throw. You've got dudes doing exercise. You got guys chucking the frisbee. I used to like ultimate frisbee quite a bit. And when I first moved to Yokohama, so this is about 12 years ago, I had a neighbor named Earl. And Earl was a legend. His wife had a contract to learn Japanese. And so he had been working with, he'd been like the breadwinner for the family for about a decade as she got her PhD. And when she got the thing in Japan, he got to just chill for 2 years. And he went from doing like, wow, yeah, go get it. He went from doing like crazy hard work labor to having like 2 years off. So what he did was, he would meet me every day after I got home from school. I'd pass this giant park called Kishinekoen. And we would throw the disc around for about an hour and a half until evening set in. And it was great. I really cherished those times with him, hanging out together and spending time. And he usually had like a 6-pack of Asahi just raring to go, doing his own thing. And look at that, they're playing catch. It's like what Cousin Jeff and I used to do, just play some baseball. She's got a good throwing motion. So does he. Fun times. And we did that for about 2 or 3 years. Go ask to play. Nah, I'm good, man. Let them enjoy their day. You know, if I didn't have a camera, I forgot to tell you, this was kind of cool. The other day I was, well, if I didn't have a camera, I might go and throw a few discs, but you know, if you're filming, it's just kind of let them do their thing. So the other day I was waiting for a friend at a local park that I'd never been to before. That was like on the east side of Tokyo. And they were practicing this throwing trick with the baseball where they wind up to throw it and at the last second it falls behind them. And it's like a fake out. And they were doing that for like 10 or 15 minutes. And one of them, they did this thing, and then it like, they threw it behind it, and it bounced off his heel and rolled to me. And they all took off their hats and said like, "Oh, sumimasen, ii desu ka?" And I said, "Daijoubu, I'm a baseball player." And I was like joking, and I winded up to throw a heater, and I did the exact same joke. And they fell down laughing, because I've still got it. I still have comedic timing. Also, I stepped in dog shit. These are brand new shoes. Now I'm gonna stink. Wait. Oh well, we'll just keep, like I said, it doesn't matter where we go as long as we just keep walking. This kid's just screaming, "Dad, dad, 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 dad." That's my future, is this kid. I'd be like, "Get off that, you don't fall." I can't wait to be a father. Die, 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 die. Oh boy. Son, don't shout that. Yeah. Let's try going away from the machinery.
Do you have a name you wish your future kid calls?
Let's go this way and then to the left.
Do you have a name you wish your future kid calls you once he or she starts talking?
No, I'm pretty open to. I hope they're not like. I hope it's not like deadbeat or dickwad or hey money bags or what. I would prefer it to just be any sort of affectionate title. Anything is fine with me as long as they love or feel loved. As long as they feel loved. Because you know what? I kind of anticipate that it's going to be a whole journey of first the kid's going to like me, then it's going to be annoyed by me, and then it's going to be back to tolerating me, and then maybe like it's a process. So I think as long as they know that I have their back and I'm looking out for their interests, that's enough for me. You got to avoid saying pet her at all costs. Good point. Absolutely good point.
I would love to be called money bags. That would mean I have money lol.
I think maybe they meant eye bags and I just didn't know the term. If they were like, hey, eye bags, hey, crow's feet. Now to answer your question about Doug and Kanye, which is not the crossover I was expecting, let's just call it for what it is. Japan's a great place to visit and live. But ever since they opened up the borders, I think Japan is genuinely a destination spot. There's a lot of cool, there's crow's feet. That's incredible. That's an insane callback that you're here. Insane. I don't know if Kanye was kicked out. I honestly do not care. He is not somebody who's on my radar of interesting things that I care about. So, the thing is that I think a lot of people finally have the opportunity to have organized a vacation. And, you know, it's the most impressive thing. I was with Doug, Point Crow, and Dan. And they are, and Alex was there too, of course, because Alex is like the ultimate host. He's so kind and such a good, knowledgeable person about where to go and what to see and what to do. So I was with those three guys though, Doug, Eric, and Dan. Absolutely some of the most incredibly genuine people. And it's really cool to see that I had met Doug before briefly. And since then, he's really made an effort to study Japanese. And you can see that for him, it wasn't just like treating Japan like a theme park. He wanted to come here and experience the culture genuinely. He wanted to He wanted to meet people and interact with them as if it was a genuine moment. And so watching that kind of unfold has been awesome. And then I know that other people, well, neither one's right or wrong, but other people come here and they want to do the kind of, entertainment aspects. They want to go to kind of crazy cafes or learn how to do sumo and aikido and or check out a play or do both or do everything. So there's a lot that Japan has to offer, whether you have zero Japanese ability or you're fluent like me. Full fluent is relative. So I think that you're going to see more and more content creators visit, especially during I think there's going to be less when it comes to summertime because it just gets so insanely hot and it's kind of a miserable feeling. That's my guess. To answer your question. Well, so far I'm enjoying this. That park was a really cool, I feel like the next time I do the walk and talk, I can explore that park a little more. Because I don't know where I'm going. Which is the point. I think the TTS broke, sorry. So I'll say thank you to Sick Axe. Very, very nice, Peter Chan. My pleasure. I should probably check the maps though. This is residential, yeah, definitely. And which is fine. That's part of the exploration. I think we're coming up on like a main road here where I can take, I'm gonna guess left. Oh crap, somebody's being kind and right when the TTS broke. Shiitake mushrooms. I'll read it in a cool voice.
My man.
Oh, okay, wait.
Your weight goal is higher than my current weight. That's a wake-up call. I need to get on those streets myself.
I need to change that. Please remind me to change that as soon as possible. Thank you, though, very much, man. I appreciate the 1,500 bits, and you will definitely feel better if you just start making very, very small changes to start moving, schmoving.
Buffett was talking about going to Japan. Please convince her to go.
I got to reset this TTS thing really quick.
Buffett was talking about going to Japan. Please convince her to go.
I would love to see Shia and Buff. They're awesome. They're such cool people, and one of the perks of them visiting is that I get to spend time with them, and that's so I'm already incentivized to convince them. Walking to work is an extra 30 minutes. You know what? Here, let me counter. Hear me out. I tried that. I was not good at walking to work because it was early, it was tough. I wasn't looking forward to starting my day. So I would take like a 10-minute walk, then take a bus. But walking home from work was an awesome detox. Here, wait, I'll show you guys a Lawson's as I fix the TTS. Just pretend I'm one of those guys who's like Fuji's in the background. And this is that famous Lawson that everyone's pissed about. And I took you here and everyone can say, man, Pete takes us to all the best locations. How did I have 35 windows open on my, Jesus. That was scary. I don't like this side of the road. Let me go back to this. Okay, there are no sidewalks. Okay, let's see if this fixed it. We're in no sidewalk land. P, what's the best fried chicken out of the... I'm not into this discussion. Big Chicken can't buy me. I have no preference. It's like, I used to like, I think like, I don't really like I do like them, but I don't get them very frequently. Family Mart has the best, the Famichki. Family Mart does have the best, but Lawson has the best nuggets. They have these karage kuns. Whoa, what? This place is called Calzone? Is it a pizza place? It looks like it's rice. Antipasto. Calzone and Primo. What? Wine. Last order is 11, opens at noon. This looks more like a place I want to take Yuki. Or just me, now that I'm looking at it. Ooh, Glenfiddich, a Maker's Mark. Okay, this is a Pete place. Oh, sorry, Yuki, I found plans with Code Stars. Let's just change all the... honey, I'll take you to a different Italian place. Oh. Let me check Schmoogle Maps. How far did I get us turned around from where I... Oh, God. We're heading the completely wrong direction of where I was heading. Okay, I was right about taking a left, but I was way off on the other part. Jeez, we got way turned around. That's fine. Let's take a look at over here. We saw this coming. Yeah, we did. But you know what? This is cool because that means on episode 1, here's my guess. You ready for this? This might be the very first time that this street has ever been filmed or live streamed. This is our unique experience. This could be your future area that you live in, and you need to get an idea that not every place you move is Nakameguro. Not every place is Shibuya and Shinjuku. You could be living in an apartment just down the street here for a very affordable, and you gotta know where your 7-Elevens are. I mean, look at this place. Like, you could literally be living above the 7-Eleven, which is what they are doing. Which is not uncommon in Japan. You got a barber across the street. You got a Sukiya down the road here. I could live, I couldn't live here. If I was teaching within a 20-minute radius of this place, and it was my first job or second, I could easily live here. I don't think I could live here now. You got a family restaurant right here just waiting to be hanging out in with the fam. Wondering if there's a grocery store on this street. That would be kind of key.
A new Premier and a new man life.
Hey, man. Couldn't leave next to a road. Okay, well, I didn't mean like on this street, sorry. I meant like if we were just off the road, like down there. Like you go down here for about the end of the street and you take a right. Yeah, I have a little bit of the sniffles, but I'll take some medicine when I get home. Some allergy medicine. I wonder, like, so today's kind of like a trial where they got a drugstore and they have a Sukiya. Oh, what's up? How did you, what? Do you live around here?
Yeah, actually I live...
Perfect example. So you live in this area?
Yes.
What
I go to school in Temple.
Wow, Temple University. That's over by.
Senagaya.
That's far away.
Yeah, I'm actually going to my afternoon class.
So I was just talking about how how long have you lived in Japan?
I've actually been here for about 2 years now. I used to live in Nagoya.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. This is not. I did not pay you to show up to wait here. This is not a paid sniper. It was so you were here for 2 years now?
2 years now.
Yeah.
I was doing an exchange with my old university in Nagoya at Nagoya University of Foreign Studies.
Wow.
For a year.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I like Japan. I don't want to leave. So my friend convinced me to go on a wild goose chase to transfer universities to Temple.
Are you getting a bachelor's still? Or are you working on a master's?
I have an associate's in foreign language.
Okay.
And I'm getting a bachelor's right now in Asian studies.
Cool.
In general. I study Japanese, Chinese, and Korean.
Me too. I also study the menus of those restaurants. Well, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, Temple University is probably like 45 minutes to an hour from here.
Yeah, it's an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty far. By transit, not, is this your bus?
Bus. I can get the next one.
No, we're gonna wave goodbye because I gotta keep moving. So let's do a classic Japanese goodbye. Otsukare! Domo! Ganbatte kudasai! See you! That's so cool. Let's make sure that we wave goodbye. Let's wait for the bus to pass. This goes to Kugayama Station, which I don't know that final destination is. Let's wave goodbye to see if they see us. I don't even know if they got on that bus now that I look at it. I didn't see them through the window at all. So there you have it. They weren't even on that bus.
How are you today?
I'm good. We're on day one of trying to lose some lbs and kgs, and that was really nice. And this is a really good example of, I'm very surprised they live out here. We're kind of near Kichijoji, but Setagaya would just be a really inconvenient path to go to college. But I'm guessing, like I mentioned, this is a probably very affordable area. And you can,
I would also like to be
maybe you want to be away from the hustle and bustle, because the west side of that whole
I
area.
would also like to be a paid actor so that I can afford to do Asian studies in Japan. Where do I apply?
Temple.com/apply. I don't pay great rates though, and you got to live really far from Temple if I can afford you. That's why I met them out here and not anywhere close to civilization. I can pay the money, but the downside is you got to be a bit outside. Just a bit outside. Super cool meeting. That is quite the commute. I would prefer a street with more of a sidewalk, but we're kind of out in the boonies of this area. Doesn't getting your degree in Japan really help the citizenship process? Actually, I don't know. It may, seems reasonable, but citizenship is, you have to renounce your country's, you have to give up your other citizenship, like I'm done with America or England or Canada or South Africa or whatever. If you're talking about permanent residency, I don't know if it has a particularly, if it has a big difference. Does it take 14 years to learn Japanese at Temple? See, my mistake is I went to a temple and prayed to learn Japanese, like how Neo learned Kung Fu in 4 seconds. Big difference. Huge difference. I misunderstood the entire instructions. I just went to temples. And oops, no progress. My prayers went unanswered. You became to you? I wish. I will become to you if I can keep working out. I cannot believe we met a person in this area on this street. It was. Uh-oh, what's that say? Uh-oh. No way. Data warning? Come on, nah. It's like February 3rd. What does data warning even mean? How could you reach a data limit on the 3rd day of the month? I couldn't even see that thing in time. It was just like do, and then it was over. Yeah, but streaming, we've done streaming before, like in December, where we use this thing all the time. Well, I mean, it's the 6th, but I haven't streamed yet. I refuse to believe that. Is there a way to see what notifications pop? Let's see if I can check. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's see here. You've used... What? That's impossible. It says here that I have 0 gigabytes remaining. That my whole data plan is 2 gigs. That's impossible. I know I pay for more than 2 gigs. That is impossible. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys can hear me. That is... I have it connected to my Wi-Fi as well. But I'm trying to think of how much that would even be, like 2 gigs of data. Well, let that be a reference point. How long have we been live? Like an hour? Have we been live for about an hour, I'd say? 1 hour. So that means 2 gigs of data per 1 hour would mean, how much does that mean? How much do we get then? Let's see, if we did 100 hours, that would be 200 gigs. Now that's a lot. That is a bit. That sounds like the, oh wait, providers sometimes have the ability to option to notify you via SMS, data caps. Oh, maybe that's because I've never used an Android. I've never used an Android before. But maybe I should, that's just the default set. Okay, so maybe I'm overthinking it. Pete, if it was a phone notification, that means that you have so far, well, it said like, I don't know what it said. Hopefully that was just a default warning. How much are normal monthly plans for, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to SoftBank and I'm gonna change, I don't think they give unlimited data anymore. You know? I don't think any place gives unlimited data. What's the default data amount these days? Final Fantasy V. I was watching you earlier. Well, first of all, DG Medic. Oh, I'll check into it. Thanks, guys. I'll check the unlimited parts. It seems like Japan, I think Japan's trying to hook me. So, but I'd rather pay extra for unlimited here, especially if I'm going to do these walk and talks. So DG Medic was playing Final Fantasy V, which is one of my, see what I said? Oh, go inside. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. He has Butt and the job system that gets introduced. Huge fan of that. But I think Japan is kind of tricky about it, man. They're like, they don't like you having data. They make you say like, well, we'll give you 20, and then for every extra 10, it's like $30. But now we do know. We do know that we have 2 gigs equals 1 hour of stream time, which is useful data. Fair use policy, what's that? Oh, did you beat Final Fantasy V today? Congrats. All right. Well, I'll tuck this off, Bank. There we go. Congratulations on beating the game. I hope that you move on to Final Fantasy VI next, although I think you've already played it. But more DG Medic streams, the better. Let's try this road. Ooh, 8. You're gonna hate it. I mean, love it. Okay. There we go. Pete gonna be that boomer that walks into AT&T asking why Norton keeps coming up on his laptop. So true. It's so true. I have become what I mocked. I used to make fun of that. Okay, so wait, Pete. While some eSIM plans are labeled as unlimited plans, it is important to note that eSIMs offering unlimited high-speed data in Japan come with fair use policy. This means that high-speed data is not entirely unlimited. Well, I just I just walked back to the same street in a half circle. I didn't even go anywhere. This is the exact street we were just on. It just took us longer to do that. Hey, here's a QQ sha. Nope, that's not it. Shobo sho. No, that's not it either. Firehouse. I forgot the word for firehouse. So, we get to see the same shit from a different angle. Oh, wait. It says, that one just looked like a ad. Shobo show, that was right. Look at that. Nice little firehouse. Good luck, guys. Thanks for keeping the streets clean. And my house is safe. I don't know why there was an ambulance there, but I'm cool with it since you a thing for the date to limit setting. It even has pictures for boomers. Thank you, buddy. It is shameful because I don't know how to tell you guys this without sounding like unholy copium. There was a time from the age of 12 to 23 where I was an absolute PC nerd. And an audiophile, and like an electronics expert. I was all about knowing how to fix things, being very inquisitive, tearing things apart, soldering them back together. That was 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Do you know how much stuff you can forget in 20 years? Do you know how your life can absolutely change to the point where things that were second nature half a lifetime ago for me? It is that long ago, brother. You ask an infant, well, don't ask the infant, but you ask somebody who's 21 what their life was like 20 years earlier, big changes happened. Huge changes. See what I'm saying? And another thing is a lot of the audio, ooh, cool street, let's try it. A lot of the audio and a lot of the way we use electronics have gone through seismic changes from when I was really interested in it to now. Bro, a year can change much. Can't even imagine 20. Well, it is sad that I have forgotten a lot of the basics, so to speak. Let's check the watch here. What? We're not even close to my goal. We better pick up the pace. What are we even, these walk and talks are gonna take us forever every day. We're gonna run out of boomer jokes. Cat. Psst, 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 psst. I don't think you guys can see him. It's a nice little gray and black cat. I don't want to bother them. Kawaii neko ne.
なんか狙ってるみたい。
すいません。Hey, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Wow, you're a little stripy boy, Kupo's friend. Cute. Kawaii. Oh, he's gone. Okay. This is kind of like, oh, this looks like a dead end. We're gonna see this same view, but coming the other way, maybe. This looks like the edge of a map on Final Fantasy XIV housing, where you go to like the side and all the houses are done, but we don't want to show more of the game, so we just put a fence up, and you take like a left, and there's like an auction house board. This is 100% the edge of the map. Which is fine. It's a really, really peaceful, I wouldn't mind. So I was talking to Yuki about this, and hello, Hato-san, little pigeon. Oh, he has no fear of, okay, he does. It's really hard to figure out where we want to move, because that is the hugest oh, that's not bird shit. I thought it was. It's mortar and whatever. It's hard to move because I'm trying to figure out where we can find a place that allows us to be central enough and located enough to enjoy, yeah, we can walk here, to enjoy Tokyo more conveniently, while also having a bit of privacy and exploration. Very difficult. Where are we right now? You know, when we were like 9 or 10 years old, if you can remember that far ago. Sumimasen. If you can remember when we were kids, we would often get on our bikes. First of all, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool looking. Here, I'll give you guys a bonus, okay? Give me a second. Oh, sumimasen. a gamer. These hands are made for gaming, and I have to be very careful with that. Do I have a distance goal? Let's see. Yeah, about 14 kilometers, 16 per day. But if I walk home after I get lunch, that should be about 16. So 16 kilometers should do it, which is about 10 miles. And I feel like that's about 800 to 1,000 calories with a man of my carriage. I would say it's anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours. I think it's like 3 hours. It was kind of cold, but now I feel I have heat tech, a sweater, and my jacket, plus the backpack. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. And so far I've walked about 6 kilometers today. So another 8 to go. Then we should be good. So well, let me see. We're about, oh no, we're a little less than halfway still. And here's where they are building my empire. When Alexander looked over the... Okay, never mind, it's not Die Hard. The breadth of his domain, he wept, for there was no more lands to conquer. I have a smartwatch for a dumb person. That's what Chris always talks about. He goes, no, you need to build the Premier Empire. Once you start, and you'll be a gluttonous king, and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like me. How many steps so far? Let's take a look. I'm gonna guess 8,000. That's what my legs feel like. 7,500. So I was close. Good guess, Pete. A little barber right here. It's kind of nice. So if I'm trying to do 20,000 steps a day, yeah, we still got a ways to go. But you know what? It's what's up, Raiders? I couldn't hey, what's up, Briggs? Arigatou gozaimasu. Are you a street walker yourself? Hello there. Hello there. Oh, we got school. Hold on a minute. I'm not running like the wind, I'm barely moving. The idea is not a hard and fast rule of like, must do 16 kilometers. Because let's be honest, anytime I'm able to walk for, right now I've walked 77 minutes total today. Anytime you walk 77 minutes or more in a day, you're already making great progress. It's easy to get discouraged when you can't keep up with your goals for every single day and you feel like, oh man, I said I'd do 20 and I only did 12,000. You know, it's better than nothing. And today was going to be nothing. So, and I've seen an entirely cool new neighborhood that I have no idea. Ooh, cool. I have no idea where we are. Oh, he was watching Running with the Wind. That sounds cool. I like the name. There was an anime I saw that I finally remembered the name of when I came to Japan. It was like my very first, it was within my first 6 months. And it was called Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo. And I really, really liked that movie. Has anyone ever, it's called The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo. It was so good. What's this? Is this a sweets place? Oh, it is. Snacks. Should buy Yuki one. Is it an anime or is it a OVA or whatever it's called? Like like a movie only, like Ghost in the Shell. I know it's an anime, but I meant, is that what they're called still, or are they referred to as something else? Can I call Lion King an anime? I feel like that would be kind of cool. It's like, my favorite anime is Winnie the Pooh. My second favorite anime is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and X-Men. What in the hell are you typing? But thank you. Most people want to keep cartoons and anime separate. Unbased. That sounds like a nerdage emote usage. Cory in the House is my favorite anime. I have a Cory in the House Nintendo DS game. And wait a minute, furthermore, if you're using the 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as an example, wasn't that animated in Japan? Aren't those Japanese animators? Or like a lot of those old 80s and 90s cartoons, weren't some of them outsourced to Japanese animation studios? Oh, it's Dublin, Ireland? They did great. The Irish can do two things: drink Guinness and make turtles. I'll have to check. In maybe Korea as well. Simpsons went to Korea. It's my favorite anime then. I feel like I'm going to get into an argument that I have no earthly business being in, and that I'd ultimately lose. Let's check the map. Okay, good news, guys. I got us back on track. All right, this looks good. This is a cool area. So to give you guys some context, if you wanted to live here, you're looking at maybe, I'd guess 20 minutes from the station, 25 maybe. Let's take a look. What time is it, right? Everyone, let's keep track. It is 2:54, so when we get to the park, that's like 5 or 6 minutes from the station over there. So let's see how long it takes, because it can be the biggest challenge is like you find a cool neighborhood and then you realize you're 11 minutes from a grocery store or you're 20 minutes from a station. And at first you're like, I just want to live in Japan. This is going to be fine. I can do this. I can do this. That can be a huge detriment. I have a belief though that you're never 3 minutes away from a vending machine. That's my feeling. You're always 3 minutes away from a vending machine no matter which direction you go to in Tokyo. I got a bachelor's degree in biology and 4 years lab experience. Can I work there? Yeah, you'd be a great English teacher. Welcome to Interact. You start on Tuesday. We're very happy to have you on board. You're gonna be
my favorite anime is this.
You're gonna be one of our best ones.
A lot of people have seen.
I think the text-to-speech broke again, J-Mac. Oh, no, it didn't.
It's called SpongeBob, show that not a lot of people have seen. It gives me a great insight of Japanese people and culture. It's called SpongeBob. L_L_L_.
Is that the one with Mr. Krabs Krabby Cakes and Handsome Squidward and Patrick Star? Look at this, guys. Told you, you're never within 3 minutes away. All vending machines are within 3 minutes, for sure. Not even 3 minutes. And from this one, we will pass another. There's one right there. 30 seconds. 0 cal drink. Yeah, like water. Coffee. Okay, let's try again. So just on this street alone. And these are hot vending machines. These are cold vending machines. They have got both. Even some of them have a little bit of food in there. I'm making a video soon about vending machines. So it's going to be cool. Ocha, 0 calories. Is Pete on a fitness challenge? I am, and I encourage you to be on one too. The only difference between me and you, and by you I mean all of the chatters, is I have no willpower and no discipline. So I needed some help to do this challenge. So I monetized it. I'm making you go on it with me so that I can have someone to talk to on these roads and pay for my diapers for my baby. Look at the size of this house. That's so fascinating. There's a vending machine down there, by the way. Look at how lean that is. This looks like one of those properties where they were trying to build the streets, and then they said, I'm not selling. Build around. That's crazy. What's up, human beings? Appreciate you. Let's go in the sun. No, it does. But it's just such a crazy lean building. I don't know if it's the smallest, but it's definitely very. It probably goes back quite a bit, but like you couldn't even fit a semi-double bed in that spot. All right. There's another vending machine up there. I can absolutely feel it in my legs. Feels good. Barbershops are as common as vending machines? Seemingly, right? I know that in the kind of suburbs, you do find a lot of mom and pop barbershops that are kind of designed to be for family use, and you kind of go there for 20 or 30 years. I find that very, very interesting. I mean, I know that it's, for business-wise, you're never going to run out of clients, right? So everyone's going to need to get their hair cut at least every month. So if you can even get 50 people that you can schedule, if not more, on a monthly basis, and you're charging 3,000 yen a cut, it's not like amazing, but maybe it's like, I don't know how it works, but maybe that's enough. This looks fun. Am I going to watch the MLB in a month? Oh, yes. Huge baseball fan. Every year I buy the MLB package and I listen to radio or watch the games live. And I've been doing that since my first year in Japan. I've been doing that for a very long time. Katie's gonna ask Dad, why don't you work a real job in 10 years? I'm gonna say, son, here you go. We're gonna flip the switch on. I want you to be entertaining or just talk. Just talk for 3 hours straight. And then get back to me. Any chance to get a Dodgers ticket when they play in Tokyo? It's going to be tough. Baseball is pretty much one of the national sports of this country. It is extremely popular. So getting those tickets can be very competitive and very, very expensive. So I don't think so, unless a big shot swings by and says, Pete, I've got an extra ticket to a Dodgers baseball game in Tokyo, and you're just the guy I thought I should take. Not saying who that is, but I'm saying it would need to be someone like that. How does it really feel to know that soon you'll be a daddy? Honestly, for myself, I was silently freaked out about it 5 years later. 1 kid extra, still freaked out. It is slightly frightening, but in a cool way. I think the thing is I have a great unknown of what to expect. I haven't had a lot of experience changing diapers or communicating really a moral compass. I've taught kids a long time, and I try to do right by that, but raising a child is going to be a very exciting and probably a very challenging and trying and emotional wild ride. So it should be cool. I'll do my best. Kupo's gonna have to do his weight. He's gonna have to pull out and like say, hey man, I'm ready to help you. Sit down. I'm checking in. So this must be the outskirts of Kishine Koen, which is the big park that we had daps at the other day. One of the cool things about parks in Japan though is they always have bathrooms, which is great. Wow, it's a nice day for a walk. And yeah, you're gonna fail as a father and as a family, and you're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna wish you could do things back, but that's okay, because the kid's gonna make a bunch of dumb mistakes too. And I'm not gonna remind them of that, but it's all gonna be, we're trying our best. What do I think about the Luka trade? It's one of the most insane trades, top 5 for sure. Not only that, it reminds me, like the best way I could describe it in streamer terms is if Team Japan is Los Angeles, and they traded me for Ludwig straight up, but maybe we threw an Ian with me, and Team Japan got Lud, and then they sent me to like LA, which would be Dallas in this scenario. That's how that trade looks. You get an in your prime Ludwig, or it might even be bigger. It might be like Pete for Kai Cenat, 1v1, like that's it, just straight up. You get one of the top 3 streamers in the planet for an aging contract who has probably his best content behind him, but definitely contributed to some championship teams. The Lakers did not trade Dalton Connect. There's no way. Who did they trade Dalton Connect for? Why would they do that?
Advice from an existing father. None of us knows what we're doing. Save some grace for Yuki and yourself. You guys are going
Existing
to do
father.
great.
None of us knows what we're doing. Save some grace for Yuki and yourself. You guys are going to do great.
Thank you, J-Mac. I appreciate that. Thank you. The Lakers are sending, well, I think that Yuki's going to be an amazing mother to that point, and so I'm just going to try to keep up. So she's going to hit the ground running, and that's why I'm walking now, so that I get a nice head start so that I can be ready to do all that stuff. Lakers sending Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, 2031. For Mark Williams, well, you know they did need a big, but Connect's, yeah, he's inconsistent, but he's a rookie, and he showed some real promise. I guess the Lakers are in win now mode. Huh. Let's see over here. Okay, let's keep moving. Well, this looks nice. Yeah, this is definitely Inokashira Park. Atrioc just made a 30-minute video going over all the conspiracies. Oh, it's impressive that there's an appetite for those kind of... I mean, I think Atrioc is a variety streamer, right? He does kind of reacts. He does stuff like that. I feel like I could consolidate... You know, my favorite sports show from now and forever will always be Pardon the Interruption. And I think that... I still like reading long-form articles in journalism. And Mike Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser, for me, they can make solid points and disagree and get through a historical context all within 3 minutes of airtime into a next point. And we don't have to bloviate. Not that Atrioc did, I haven't seen it. But I just meant like... I also like Bill Simmons, even though he himself has become a bit... kind of like... It's a bit... He's not really a journalist, but if I'm looking for somebody to extrapolate it, it'd be Bill. But PTI is my goat. So this is... I liked Jim... I still listen to Jim Rome, but he's getting a little long in the tooth, says the 41-year-old streamer. So this park is going to be a major point of our walk and talks. This is going to be a regular visit. So of the 40 to 50 episodes that we're doing of this weight loss journey, get used to seeing this place. Of course the Chiefs are going to win. I mean the refs. I mean the Chiefs. What is my most anticipated game of 2025? Probably Ginso Suikoden Remastered, Monster Hunter Wilds, those two. Are all of the walk and talks going to be this much distance? Longer.
Up with us?
I would say each walk and talk stream, I plan on having it be around...
Breakup part. Are you breaking up with us?
No, don't worry. No, don't worry. We're not going to that part of the park. That's the Swan Boat area. I'm not breaking up with you. I like how there's like a slight delay of... I only get 75% of the message. I don't know if you guys are getting the whole thing. I'm getting 75% of the TTS. It's all over, guys. Pack it in. Do you see yourself streaming till the curtains call? Or do you have a specific time you see yourself? No, I need to stream as long as possible. Please subscribe. Please follow the YouTube. Please get me evergreen money so that I can do this for as long as possible. It's a dream come true. Please don't leave. Please stay.
We can dump him before
Please don't break
he
up with me.
dumps us.
Chat, we can dump him before he dumps us.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't listen to him. He's getting banned soon. No, he can't get banned because I need the +1 viewership. He's getting shadow banned. So I did meet Will briefly. I met him for drinks one night for like a couple hours. And then further attempts to reconnect were unfortunately busy. Fear and appearance kind of got permanently. Okay, guys, I feel like we came from this way when we showed up today. Okay, we back? Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let me check something. All right, sell is down. I wonder if like I'm.
Kurt Tony Kornheiser podcast. Much like
We'll see how it goes.
Radio show. Without Fincher.
Kornheiser podcast. Much like ESPN radio show. Without Phil Killer.
Yeah, I don't mind the tone. It's Tony. I usually listen to him when I go to bed at night, because that's when it airs. The Fear and podcast got permanently rescheduled to maybe. Because I think they've already left Japan, and the times that I was supposed to do it didn't work out. So the shame, but there's always next time or next year. No problem. Those guys are busy. Those guys operate on a different level than a humble walk and talker. They have, I'm sure, a very packed schedule. Let me check okay, we made some real good progress there. So guess what? We are officially about a little over halfway through our walk and talk, but I'm feeling it in my legs. This is where we have to clutch. Dig deep. I think that the next walk and talk will start a little earlier too. I think we started a little too late, because I had to buy new shoes. I had to get the tech set up. But ideally I would have liked to have started 2 hours earlier. So then when I get home, I can kind of detox for a few hours and then decide if I want to stream. I'll cross. Assuming do you want to see the shoes? All right, let's see if I can. These guys. If I stream tonight, it would be around 7 or 8 JST, which is in 4 or 5 hours. But I might be satisfied with today's stream and be like, that was enough. That was cool. Oh, this was the park zoo with the sculptures of the guys who are thinking about their regrets. Please stream today. I am. I'm streaming right now. I am live. What do you mean, please stream today? This isn't pre-recorded. This is a real show. I wish Pete was streaming. We'll get used to it because we're going to be doing these a lot. Do you know how many boring conversations we're going to have on these roads? We're going to be talking about all sorts of just pointless banter and bullshit. It's going to be great. It's going to be really fun. And you can see that in the thing at the top. It says on the title.
In the Super Bowl, who do you think the finals MVP will be? The defense, Patrick, or the referees?
Oh, probably the refs. Actually, the MVP is going to be the bitchers and whiners on socials. That's the MVP, because they're going to create all the content. They're going to create all the narratives. They're going to be annoying. And it's going to fill up all of our blue skies and our Instagrams and our TikToks and our X's for about 3 days. And that's it. And even if Mahomes or Saquon Barkley was the MVP, you know that Twitter users and other people will just make it about themselves anyway. They'll just complain and whine until it's all about them. I like these walk and talks, man. They're fun, and I feel a nice burn in my quads. I put on sunscreen today even. I really liked how I might end with a coffee too, like begin with a coffee and end with a coffee. I think that's kind of dope. And I would genuinely consider doing this every day if I had the strength. Because getting in shape, you have that cam on a gimbal? Is it fucked up again, guys? Sorry. Peterson with 30K steps. Well, here's the bad news, Jock. I just made your job harder. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now Jock has 2 videos to edit a day. I'm so sorry. You know what we can do, Jock? I can put all of the walk and talk VODs on my Patreon. That's an idea. If you want to have quiet 4K walks through Tokyo with Pete, join the Patreon. That I haven't made yet. That I have not yet made. Consistency is key, boss. It definitely is. Let me see here. Yeah, we're definitely getting near Kichijoji. Remember when I said those houses that we were walking towards? How long does it take to get to the station? I kind of jumped around for like 3 minutes going in, but it's been 24 minutes. So if you want to live out there, you're like I thought, you're about 20 minutes from the station. Don't paywall content for viewers. Hey buddy, this is free. And you have the actual streams. This is a job. I'd say anything is you're still getting the guaranteed Pete Promise streams. Every day is tough. Yeah, I don't think I can do this every day. I think I could do it 4 times a week. 4 times a week is about my genkai, which means limit. Are the nighttime walks going to be OnlyFans? Probably. Fansly, maybe? Or wait, is that what it's called? Fansly? I'm pretending I don't know, but I actually don't know. I think that's the other one. God, that smells good. I smell like garlic toast. To start with, no. I'll read it anyway because, hey, we've been here before, but we were over there during the subathon, and I was watching people eat here. So Daps is just around the corner somewhere. I remember that place. I remember that. Right, Connor's place, my bad. Connor's place. So wait, what was I saying? It was, titles about losing weight and all he does is talk about naps. True. That's my fault. Cool shot. Wow. All right. Let's figure out where I want to go. Hold on, wait. I was talking about something. It was, 4 or 5 times a week, trying to get in. Oh, so the top of the title says it's the race is towards 75 kilograms by April or so, mid-April, possibly late May into PremierCon, but the idea would be, can we lose that much weight, and we can watch it each day. We can keep track. So today's 84.2. What's up, Tindo? Thank you, buddy. I'm not ordering daps when I get home. I'm going straight to 7-Eleven. I'm buying 2 Caesar salads and some chicken. I'm gonna cut the chicken up and throw it in the bowl, and we're good. Hold on a minute, guys. I kind of want to check that out. That looks cool. How far is this away? 30-minute walk? Let's start. Let's go there. A 30-minute walk would get us, and then we just walk on this street pretty much for a long time. Okay. This way. I don't know how to do the map distance stuff on the cyclothon. You know, Connor, he and Rob, these guys have like apps and things and stuff that they've designed so that they can have cool. I would like to have like a step counter app or some kind of where I'm at on the maps. That'd be cool, but yeah. I've lost 2.5 kilograms with my week-long fast so far. That's crazy. That's crazy. I couldn't do that. I need food. That was Ichiro. The walk so far, I would give it a walk out of 10. We got to see some cool residential neighborhoods on day 1. We had we saw some nice parks. We met a random viewer right when I was saying how rare it is to live this far away. And it was, all in all, a big success. I also should have eaten before I came here. Because I've always felt like managing the diet is the key to losing weight. It's the calorie deficit stuff. That's how you make it happen, right? The downside is that every hour I don't eat when I'm on my diet, my willpower to resist food gets weaker and weaker. If I'm on it and I like wake up and I have like turkey bacon and an English muffin and some, V8, and then at lunch I have some salmon and some broccoli, and then for dinner I have chicken breast. It's like I'm locked in. But if I miss like 8 hours of food, I go, well, I've skipped a couple meals. Maybe I should just have, it's fine, I'll get a pizza. Domo. Well, there's lots. I think the best thing that I would say, because everybody has a different workout advice, mine is find the thing that you enjoy doing and farm that. Some people like picking up heavy things and putting them down. Some people like walking. Some people like biking. Some people like dancing. Some people like swimming. Some people like dieting. That is your key. Some people like watching. But so far we've been walking for about 2 hours. So, and it's been about 9 kilometers. I would reckon we're at about 11,000 steps right now. And I might go home tonight and play some games. Might. But I'm gonna take us to a cool place that's 30 minutes away, and we'll see how that looks. I like watching people eat bad food. It's weird, but it scratches the itch, and then I'll eat something healthy. That's clutch. I wish I could do that. If I even see an advertisement, that's how you know they're working. If I even see an ad for bad food, that's all I want. But we're moving at a nice clipping pace here. We've got a nice little speed going. I don't like cycling. I'm scared of cycling. I really am. I don't like it in Tokyo. It's scary. I feel like there's a lot of moving parts. I feel like for me, with my ADHD, having the camera and the chat and the traffic and the laws, it's too much. Even without streaming, I'm not really a cycling guy. I love walking. I would say that is the single biggest change in my personality over the last 14 years. I used to hate walking. Like, I'd hate it. And anytime I had to walk anywhere, I would either vocally complain or I would be just not in a good mood. And then somewhere after year 4, I changed. It completely shifted. Now I love it. Now it's like one of my favorite things to do. Oh man, that yaki imo. That smells so good. Ah, they put it on the hot stones. Later. It is the joys of living in a walkable city, because nothing is more miserable than living in suburban America and you leave your little front yard, and if you try to walk to like the end of the street, it's like 14 minutes and you've passed nothing interesting. And then you get off that street and you have like maybe a 30-minute walk to like a grocery store super center. And it's like a 5-minute drive or 3-minute drive that we all just think, it's close. It is so bad. And Japan rules though. And I'm sure a lot of other, like if I lived in Downing Street in London, I'm sure I would love, or if I lived near, what's that one street called in London where it's like Fulton and Masons and Harrods. There's like this big street that has like this massive shopping street. I should know. It's not Brub Street. It's definitely not. It's not Tory Street. It's not Diagon Alley or Cockermouth. It's Oxford Street, I believe. Looks wonderful during Christmas. Oxford Street. Yeah, if I lived in London, I would love walking around. If I lived in New York, I think I'd like walking around. Boku no. All right, we're just gonna keep moving forward. So we're getting outside of the Kichijoji area now as we get towards closer to parts unknown. I cannot finish that song, I'm sorry, man. I don't know the words. Not yet. I know most, but not all. Tokyo is my dream city. Yokohama too, those two. I feel eternally grateful that all my twists and turns and ups and downs and lefts and rights have brought me to this location. I really enjoy it. Now, I didn't say that they enjoy having me here. Step count is... Hey guys, oh baby, we are cooking. We're at 13K. 13K. And the battery is full on the phone. The microphone sounds good. How is the audio? I'm using the lapel mic today, and I'm hoping that it gives it a little bit extra clarity. The goal's around 20K. I like this lapel mic because I can talk kind of quietly and not feel like the hustle and bustle of this. I'm not talking over the hustle and bustle of the city. So that's kind of nice. 20K is the goal. Go home, pick up a couple of salads, take a shower, stretch out on the couch for about 25 minutes with Kupo. And then after that, send Nathan my TikTok information. Yeah, you guys, you know how there's like in the desert, like when you see a cartoon, they see a mirage of like the thing that they need the most. And I'm sorry, but is that a giant Heineken beer bottle that I'm walking towards? Or am I just so dehydrated that I can't see what's in front of me anymore? I feel like I'm walking towards heaven. We should never take this street again. One Heineken lager, please. $20K is kind of a lot for your first day. Well, luckily, it's not my first day. I've lived in Japan for 14 years. So these boots were...
Appreciates going along the walk.
Nice. Ah, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but maybe in a very, very, very small way, these walk and talks can be a little reminder, or at least a gateway into that experience once more, and you can have a little fun vicariously through my speed. Next thing is a kebab is going to be floating nearby. I swear if it is, we're in big trouble. Because my stomach is rumbling, stumbling. He could eat all the way. 20K is light work, I feel. So think of it like this. Even if you came to Japan for like the first time on vacation, you're probably, just even if you're not in terribly great shape or you don't have a lot of experience kind of walking and doing all that stuff, I would say you would probably knock out 13 to 35,000 steps a day. Especially if you go to like Disneyland or something like that. This is just outside of Kichijoji. We're still in the suburbs of Kichijoji City, and most of our adventures while we're doing this is going to be Kichijoji area and around. Maybe some days, if I don't have a stream that night and you guys really want me to go to a, don't say Tabata, but if you want me to go to a different place, we could organize like a walk through, like from Akihabara to Sensoji or something like that. Or we walk along the Sumida River. If I don't want to do a evening stream, That bottle was like an overworld item in a video game that you've not unlocked yet. Well, give it till the evening. I don't think I want to do Shibuya or Harajuku. I mean, yeah, Harajuku's fine, I get, but you know, those places are, I feel a little too busy for what I'm trying to accomplish. Like I said, this is not like content. This is 1,000,000% fourth monitor on your fridge, playing live on your smartphone. This is to show legitimately the places that no one ever films. Daytime, walking, and talking. That's it. Different tablet, throw it on there. I understand. No drinking, brother. Water and coffee, because I'm trying to lose weight. The drinking stuff will be on separate streams or events or live. Man, everything's starting to smell good. But I'm enjoying this. I'm having a great day. Feels good to engage with you guys in a different style. For a long time, I've been trying to figure out how can I bring IRL back into the streaming fold in a way that I enjoy it, where I don't feel like I'm bothering many people, or if this looks kind of cute. It's a nice little. This is one potato. What is the specialty here? Smells good. Ah. It's an Asian meats course. Huh. Looks good. Smells great. Tell what type of restaurant it was. It looked like they were having like a special today, and it had like 3 different types of meats. Maybe, I don't know, 14 years. 14 years, okay? You can't expect me to read basic menus, okay, man? I'm trying my best. Part of the other, we're also on an educational journey. Well, allergies are coming in hot right now. They said, I was talking to Yuki, and she said it's 5 times higher pollen this year than last. And she encourages me to every single day take a, scared the shit out of me. This is a cut. Each cut is like $100. Sutreto. That's a great statue though. And I had a medicine of allergy that I was supposed to take this morning, and I even punched it out of the plastic. Then I forgot, and then it's just still there. Colonel Sanders' cousin? Could be. I miss those days of shouting across the street to my schoolmates. The antihistamines, I need to take it because she said that if I miss those days, once I start getting the allergies, the medicine won't ever be able to catch up. Hey, puppy. And she's probably right. Guess we're getting close to an elementary school over here. Yuki's doing great. Thanks for asking. She is good. Yeah, those allergies can be, and you guys, as you may well remember, I have just been through it medically for the past last 8 weeks, just every single month getting a brand new virus or some sort of infection. It was brutal. But through that, we did the subathon. We had a great month last in January of playing lots of cool new games, hanging out, having fun. Now we're just chilling, looking at cool houses. Yeah, this dry, Code Stars is right. The air outside, like my lips are chapped. It's really dry. It is nice and brisk and cold. But we're pounding pavement. We're crushing. We're crushing. Crushing. Did it rain recently? I don't know. I don't look outdoors. I feel like it rained recently. But it's been a minute, I guess. Ah, sweets and bento shops. All right, let me check where we're at in location to where I wanted to see. Oh, I overshot. Dude, I have a sixth sense for where I was. Where I wanted to take you guys, this is the exact street that I needed to take if I wanted to follow that as long as possible. Did you just jaywalk? Nah. It's more of a guideline than a rule on these less than busy streets. What do we have here? A little coffee shop. My rankings, this is the Welsh drink. Everybody, this is what Nathan, our mod, likes. I like Dr. Pepper too. It's got 20 herbs and spices or whatever. Coke Zero not being here is a big L. Aquarius is the worst version of Pocari. I'm never gonna get this kind of hojicha or mugicha or any of this kind of tea. It's not really mine. Emerald Mountain is my favorite of these coffees. They do have a special going right here. If you get the hot version, it's $1. If you get the cold version, $1.10. Real gold though, I love. Ooh, that's a good deal. $1.10 for that. Those are the ones. I do like CC Lemon. But if we're talking coffee in a can, you guys know my allegiance lies with Boss. Boss Coffee is my guy. And then after Boss, I'm more of a Wanda man. And then Emerald Mountain, Georgia. And then you just get like Dido and whatever assy coffee, bean juice you can find. The corn drink's amazing. It's this hot corn soup in a can that you shake it up and you just get to guzzle. You guzzle corn and the creamy potage. It's like chugging a soup from a coffee can. Yes, you're a corn, thanks. The Boss you're looking for is just Boss Black. And the rest have either sugars or like cream substitutes or things. Whoa, look at this. Rare vending machine alert. Oh, my knees. I can't even climb over this. Oh, my quads. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a Sprite. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a lemon lime Sprite. Even that can looks like it's from 1965. They got Coke Zero too, though. Wow. A Sprite. That is diabolical. I love Sprite. That crisp lemon lime. No. I said they had Coke Zero in Japan. I said L for the last vending machine for not having it. Not that they're. I get Coke Zero like every stream, or at least I used to. Every stream, I would pop that. I'd twist that cap, and you'd hear that. Yeah, I feel like, I love soda. And when the viewer had asked, they said, I just feel bad if I have a cola after working out. I loved soda from the age of 3 until 30. And then it just started tasting like, I just felt bad drinking it. And luckily, Coke Zero became a thing. And also carbonated water. I love carbonated water, although I like it less now. I went through a phase where all I had was, I was all about that carbonated water, but now it just reminds me of highballs. Like, I cannot have a lemon carbonated water without just thinking of alcohol. I did drink Surge. Surge was obviously a big part of when I was 9 or 10 years old. And the commercials, the can, the taste, it was like Mountain Dew adjacent as far as I can remember. And I drank, so they had like it was later mimicked by Juki. Remember Juki? It was like the Sprite fake commercial where, if you drink 455 million Jukis, I got this Juki sock. Does anybody remember this commercial? Maybe not. So I had Surge, and my mom had found like I call it the beer bandolier now. It was like a 6-pack sleeve that held cans, and it had like all the Surge logos in greens and orange. And I loved carrying that around. I would bring that shit to school, and after school, I would split the sodas with like my buddy Rad, who had the headgear, and it was miserably hard for him to have the sodas, but we persevered. That is a crazy house. That's wild. This is outside of my budget, Yuki, but it's very beautiful. Cool. But I wanted to take you guys here. I've never seen this before. Sobe, what was the one is that the ones that, no, I'm thinking of Orbits. Ouch. Oh, what's up, Seki One Day? Oh, this is where the DOMs set in when you go down the steps. The delayed onset muscle soreness. It's easy to go up, hard to go down. Let's take a little pause here. Let's rest our weary limbs. Oh, it was the glass bottle with the lizards. I liked that. I also liked Clearly Canadian. That was my big one. Let's pause the walkie. It's like a Bob Ross painting. Ah, yes. This is a nice little chill place, huh? This is probably honk, honk, honk. Honk if you're fat. I don't think this has ever been streamed. Oh shit, thank you, Ross. Let me see if I can here, wait, let me play you guys. Let me get you guys some life music. What's with the fence? Well, this would, I think it's that could go, I don't know. I have no clue. Why would I even begin to try to explain this? Let's walk around. Let me walk around this place with you guys for a minute. And oh, this is so cute. Look at this. There's little, that's adorable. There's little water. It shows like a little kid that says, a little Kodomo garden, where you get these elephants and you can fill them with water and come outside of your little house and like water all the plants and learn. That is adorable. I'll be bringing my kid here. They got a swing set. But this place was supposed to have something special that I was going to show you guys, but I don't see it. The fence is, oh, it's for ninjas, of course. They could go faster. That makes a lot more sense. They cut through that and just run across that. Okay, we're getting near the honkers. Lots of ducks over here. Here, I'll punch in for you guys, okay? All right, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can. Holy brightness. Let me, God damn it. Let me see if you guys can see. Okay. And here we have, as the sun bounces off this beautiful pond, a collection of ducks, perhaps a herd or a flock, as they bask in the afternoon sun. With winter finally coming to a close, these ducks have once again found sanctuary on this beautiful, quiet pond. I can't see anymore. I blinded myself. A gaggle, that's what it was. That was, I got absolutely flashbanged by ooh, that was a racing duck. Also, low-key, one of my favorite things is the sound of the pitter-patter as you walk on gravel. It's a great sound effect. Okay. I still can't see well because I was looking I was like Trump at the eclipse. I was just looking straight at the sun, even though I didn't have to because I couldn't see, but I was talking over the ducks as I was just staring at it. And it hurt my eyes very badly. So it's finally coming back into focus. This is not Kichijoji Park. This is quite far from Kichijoji. It's about 30 minutes away from it. This park had another feature that I was really excited to check out. And in my estimation, this is on day one of the Walk and Talk episode 1. This is probably the only time we'll ever come here. So this is like the highlight of this adventure. Also, the sun's going to be setting pretty soon, and I'm not particularly close to anything. Yeah, this went a little bit longer than I anticipated. Hopefully the next day we start around 11 a.m. Hello, pups. So this place was called something like the Onodara something waterfalls. And on the picture, it had a waterfall. You know what? No joke. This would be a great painting spot. If you set up your easel, like right, hold on, I'll show you where. My dad was a painter, so he taught me a thing or two. Something like right there. Let me see if you guys can see. Like, this would be a sick painting right there. You could like get the colors of the boats. You could get this cool reflections off the lake and this nice tree in the background, the ducks. And those whoa. It's 4 o'clock, it's time for me to escape. The kids are taking, I would be so mad if they ruined my painting. No, I wouldn't. Let kids be kids. Don't get upset, they're young. You have to be like a father. Think father mode. Oh, those rascals. Look at those kids are running around and knocking over my painting easel again. Oh, God love them. God, those kids with their have that kind of enthusiasm. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that one almost ran into me with his bicycle. God damn it! All right, I think we didn't find the fabled waterfalls of Onodara or whatever, but good enough for me. Okay, let's start heading back. Field trip's coming to an end. Not yet, but we still have to walk all the way back. But like, good show of it today. So far, so good. I think walking into the sunset, I hope, looks as cool as it's hurting my face. That's why I put on sunscreen today. Let's check the step counter. Well, we're a little short from the goal, but by the time we get there and when I walk home, I think we're gonna be just right. And there's always tomorrow or the next day. You know? The other thing I was thinking about, other than my sniffles, is that anytime that I go out to meet my friends, like, let's say I had an event in a few days where I'm supposed to go meet X, Y, or Z or somebody, I could just go 2 hours early and just bring my backpack and just start, I'll say like impromptu live stream. Hey, let's get some steps in. Let's get a quick stream in. I'm hoping it's 4 or 5 times a week. And then I take a break and go home and play some video games in the evening. It's kind of a new content plan. I didn't really want to do 2 streams in one day, but logistically, I live too far away for it to be like a transit screen. Plus, I feel like maybe it'll be nice to finish the stream, unplug for like 2 or 3 hours. Then if I want to in that evening, I could say, hey, we're playing, Final Fantasy Rebirth tonight, or a couple rounds of Balatro or something like that. But I'm also kind of proud of the tech. The only thing that keeps breaking that I simply don't know how to fix is the alerts. I've never had those work consistently. I'm also very curious to see analytically, a month of doing these streams, how they perform, just in terms of like, are people digging the content? Are they looking forward to the the mundane nature of it? But I love the idea. I love starting with a coffee shop, saying hello to everybody, and then just go that way. I'm using IRL link, but I'm open to changing if there's a
Walk's good.
a more consistent viewing experience. Hey, the walk's good. Thank you. And thank you for the gifted subs today. Oh. すいません. The TTS worked when it started the stream, but it's slowly been, we lost it. Cause I added it was a Pokemon one. Here, let me try refreshing the source, because I just heard Natsuki said enjoy time. Okay. Maybe that did it. We'll see if it works. When somebody, probably not. No, the speaker's fine. It's not playing the sound effect of the sub. It's sometimes just playing the message. But it's not a big deal. I really like the IRL link layout though. It's a really slick looking and useful app. I just don't know how to optimize it. All right, as we get closer towards sunset, I'll play some tunes, and we'll start our detox until our goodbye coffee. So let me get those going. Some video game music.
The Goon said to do this. Here are some bits.
That's a cool house over there. I wouldn't mind living in this. Well, yes, I would. I miss living right where I was on that particular, and that's a pretty big quadrant that I'd be willing to live in. I don't have the chat phone, so I'm just kind of vibing, saving a little bit of battery. I think the station's back that way. If it's not, then it's taxi time. That was Octopath Traveler OST from the main title theme on PremierTwo Radio. The end sounds from way out. Next up is... God. Okay, no more random. Oh, God. I thought about sprinting, but I couldn't handle it. Little Super Mario Kart action. And there's a bobtail cat over there. I guess we should create a bingo sheet for every single one of these days, because how often I'm going to repeat the same bullshit, but ow, remarkably clean, which is really impressive. I mean, there's not even like cigarette butts or wrappers or a Big Mac carton. And it's the biggest city on the planet. The only trash is the nuisance streamer walking their back streets playing Dynasty Warriors music. We did see a couple little bro man at the little stream that we passed. 2 cans of Asahi just sitting out there. Not even gum. It's crazy. All right. Nice little 3-hour stream. Okay, so that's I'm a little slower than I thought. So maybe instead of 20K, I'll do about 15 or so, because I wanted the walk and talks to be about 3 to 3.5 hours. got to be, because I would like to take the train back towards civilization. Ever thought about joining Connor and Felix on rock climbing? It did enter my mind. And then it quickly exited my mind. Because I'm 41. And I don't have any of the prerequisite strength or desire. It was in there for about 2 seconds, but I much prefer tennis and basketball and baseball. Those are the kind of sports that I think about, that I would like to join recreationally. Another Sprite machine, but this one was inside of that renovation. This is one of my few songs that I always listen to right before I go out drinking with the boys. Look how fast my pace just picks up because I'm all in now. Soft gravity. You know what I feel like we're near? I feel like suddenly this looks like the DAP Street, but I know it's not. But it feels. Hold on a minute. It feels like a DAP's Street. I think I made it back toward. This is definitely Kichijoji, so we walked correct. Having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Just give me a call. All right, mission start. Time for our wind down coffee. I'm out of control, I'm a sex machine ready to unload like an atom bomb. No, 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 explode. All right. Good day today. Very nice day today. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. Steps so far. Let's count them when we sit down at the coffee shop. And I still have to walk home. Like, even if I get the coffee and we sit down and I drink it and say peace, I still have to make it. I still have to do another 1,500 to 2,000 steps plus grab lunch. Biggest mistake today was not eating, because I was up till about 3:30 or 3:30 or 4, talking to Nathan, and he was like, "Go to bed." And yeah, all right, man. And after that, I woke up at like 10, and I had to get some stuff done. I had a meeting with Mythic, talked to my agent, we got caught up. I felt really bad for him. Listen, do you guys want to know the absolute worst fate for an agent of mine? He was looking for some clips of our NordVPN sponsorship because he wanted to make like a super cut, and he couldn't find any. He was like, I only found like twice when you, hold on a minute, we're on the wrong side of the, he was like, I only found it twice when you talked about Nord. And I said, because he was looking through December, even though our agreement was from November. And I said, well, how did you look for them? He said, oh, for the past 3 weeks, I've been watching your VODs on Twitch, just waiting for you to talk about Nord. So I said, wait a minute. So every day you've been having to re-listen to just me and my 8-hour streams? I felt really bad for him. And then I was doing the transcribing thing on YouTube, and on the first stream I looked at, I found 3. Oh my God, this smells so good. I love this place. Oh, fuck this. This is the craft beer market. This is so, I can't. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Cross the street, don't look back. Cross the street, don't look back. Cross the street, don't look back. Don't eat it. Oh, that was ridiculously, that was an intense flavor profile that I need. I need it now, I want it now. Okay. I'm doing the thing where I unbutton and button my jacket over and over because I'm getting a nervous tick that I just wish I had that beer. All right. I mean, I look when I cross the street, of course. Let's get some disgusting Starbucks and everyone can say, I hate this place. Why would you drink this? This tastes crappy. What are you doing? You're a loser. It's our cool down. It is our cool down. Beer better than Starbucks? Yes. Well, the NordVPN story was it. Is that he was looking through 7 or 8 to 10 different VODs looking for the Nord sponsorship callouts, but they were the wrong month. So he just had to listen to me talk. He just basically watched all of my streams on a VOD for his job, and that sounds miserable. I don't think so that's not why, that wasn't the only reason he called. We had like a scheduled checkup, and I just feel so bad for him. Ow. I found 3 instantly on the first stream that I checked. All right, boys, let's pack it in right here. This is our little outdoor spot. Now, all I gotta do is figure out a way. You know what I'll do? I will not leave my backpack here, but I will leave. Oh.
に置いちゃっていいんだよ。大丈夫でしょ。外座る。別にそんな寒くないし。そうするか。外に置いてくるチャリ1個でも。外なら。よっしゃ。
It's an idiot.
Please still be there? Oh, it's still there. How lucky. Whoops. Okay, now we filled the mic. That was a oopsie.
To success and happiness in life. Oh my God.
Let's see here. Oh, and pause. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's take a look at. Okay. That was a long walk. My coffee is a black grande coffee, and that's it. So we started with the coffee. Dude, the hair's gone. The hair's gone forever. So I don't think I can fix it. I don't really care to fix it. All right, you look pale. That's just sunlight hitting my skin for the first time. All right, here's what we got, boys. Whew. So far today we've walked 15 kilometers and 18,640 steps. We walked for 170 minutes, and we crushed. So that was it. That was so far, and I still have to do a little bit going back. So that I'll reach 20K today. We will reach 20K. So, kanpai. The only downside so far today is not leg soreness or any sort of pain. Dude, this is a mess. Is that I haven't eaten yet. So I'm gonna get a pretty sizable lunch, and it's gonna be great. And that'll be it. Then I'll go home and maybe play some games with you guys. Dude, this hair is, look at this one side, just, okay. We gotta fix this. I can't live like this. All right, hold on a minute. That's wind and exhaustion and a bad wax. Oh shit, half of it's falling out of my head, so. There we go. Get a haircut. I just got two. I got 2 haircuts. It's the wax. It's the wax that's preventing me from looking good. Oh, I gotta do one thing. So tech-wise, we used not even one battery, and the phone is at 100% charge. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get. So I think next time I'll eat like a light breakfast before we head out, so that way I can just feel better, resist temptation of hunger, and then I will get a nice lunch. But that means that for lunch today, it'll be close to, by the time I get back to my station area, it'll damn near be dinner time. What's your goal throughout all of these streams? It says it in the title. We're going from 84.2 kilograms down to 75. We will make it to 75 kilograms, which is about 165 pounds. I will be tracking calories, yes. It's necessary, although it's a bit harder to track when you, like, how do I calculate how many calories I just burned just now? I'm thinking about within 2 months, 2 or 3 months. I think we're not going to make it all the way to 75 just because of the drinking stuff and like the foods and events and things. But the phone does track, but it says we burned 886 move calories. 886. But I don't know if that's how accurate that is on the watch. You know? At any rate, we're gonna reach. Why are you drinking beer? If you want to, because I want to live my life still. I want to have a good time. It just won't be as fast. Anyway, today was a good step in the right direction. It was 18,640 steps in the right direction. It was good. I feel like we had a cool day. Started off strong, walked a lot of cool places, and when we do it again, whether it's tomorrow or the day after or never again, whenever we do it, it'll be a whole new direction, a whole new neighborhoods. But we're always going to start, I feel, at that place we went to today for the coffee. Start there and just start going. Maybe get a hat. And I got to take the allergy medicine. I need to take the allergy medicine. Well, actually, the hat would be a bad idea because it would make my head sweaty. So the plan for tonight is I'm going to go home. I'm going to see how I feel. And if I'm feeling good, I'll play some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and do Junon Harbor. Or I think we're done with Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm satisfied with my progress. I unlocked the Crusader. I finished the Abomination story. I saw all of the Crusader story, and we beat 3 bosses. So I think it was all, that was enough for me right now. Hear me out? What's up? Start playing Uncharted. I don't have a PlayStation hooked up right now. Those are not in the works. So no. I bricked them all. I wonder what I'm going to eat. It's definitely going to be 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's the easiest food for me to eat while on a diet because it shows you how many calories are on the package. And so for me, it's like, oh, I can just crush 900 calories and just, it says it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here today. I think that was really fun. We're going to start and end all of our walk and talks with our coffees. So 2 coffees a day, 1 at Dotour, 1 at random spot. Haircut. I like my hair, the length it's at. It's just, yeah. I think 7-Eleven is the best food and the best coffee. 7-Eleven is best food and best coffee, but then if you get like individual like fried karage or famichiki or things like that, you can kind of break it down to the other, you can have like some favorites here and there. But that's just my opinion. Was losing 9 kilogram my 2025 resolution? No, it was my 2023 resolution. And 2024. So I'm a little behind on my resolutions, a little bit. So we're a couple of years behind, and it's already February 6th. Kind of a tough one. Thanks for doing this, Pete. It's been real chill and fun. I look forward to the ones in the future. I think it's gonna be a good time, man. I kind of am interested in the appeal of just checking the back streets and going to parts unknown, you know, where we're just checking out random parts of Tokyo. And if I think on the 8th, what's today's date? So in 2 days I have plans, and those plans are for they're drinking plans for sure, so yikes. But I could just take the backpack early and say, hey, you know, these plans are going to be in this area. Let's walk around for 2.5, 3 hours before and just have a walk. I definitely want to start earlier, though. I definitely want to start earlier. Whew. Not every day, but as often as I can. So I'm thinking like 4 or 5 days a week. Just chilling and I'd like to start earlier. Honk if you're fat. Thank you. I think I'd like to start around 10:30 or 11 instead of... When did we start till like 1 p.m.? I do look pale. I think it's the lights. I think it's like the aperture. I'm in like a weird spot. That's the new phrase that if we hear a horn. Does anybody know did Lud beat the challenge today? When I was watching, he had a level 96 Pokemon, and he was trending towards beating it. I thought he did, because he choked yesterday. He threw with his Slack King. Okay. Nice. That's cool. I'm happy for him. I'm glad because there was definitely some times where he was looking like he was going through it. And then he'd just be depressed and he'd just be like, look, I don't want to go again. But if we got some primes in the channel, if we had some primes, I might consider it. I was like, damn, that's slick. Respect. That's slick. That's my guy. That's mogul moves. I haven't played enough of the Kingdoms mode to tell you whether or not it's good or bad. I only played it for the sponsorship, and then I got addicted to Confessions mode again so I could unlock the Abomination for Kingdoms mode on my play file. And he said he got 4,000 subs over the streams. Wow. Damn, Lud. Proud of you, bud. That's just you and me and a Dodgers and Lakers tickets that we can enjoy together. Thank you, Lud. Paul rated him yesterday, and Ludwig made a run honoring him. I don't know the result, though. Probably is so Paul's banned. That's very nice. Good job, cameraman Paul. He's climbing up the ladder. Before then, I'll be saying, how did you do this? You're a professional streamer and cameraman. You have 2 jobs. All right, guys. Yeah. Any thoughts for today? Any final thoughts, guys? Paul did die. Of course he did. I feel like mission accomplished. Day 1 in the books. Some good stats. Some good fun. We saw some cool things. All I got to do now is I got to go home and charge the microphone and the phone because we didn't even use one battery. So pretty good. Like low key, pretty good. We can work with that. I can pack lighter too, because I brought 3 batteries just in case. This could definitely be a thing. Now, here's the big question. Here's what the one thing that I'm hesitant about is how hard is it going to be for me to go home, shower, eat, play with Kupo, and then try to start the stream again. That's going to be the big trick. Will I have it in the tank to... Will I want to be, like, playing games? Or do I just say, like, that's enough? Take my medicine as well. And that's it. Do it for the kid. All right, so when I go live, we'll do it for the kid. Sounds good. Whew, well, what would be... I mean, I do want to play more Rebirth because I haven't played it since we last streamed it, and we left it right before we got to Junon Harbor. But I also want to play... There's nothing else out, is there? Oh, Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, sort of? That looks like a funny game. That looks like a very just absolute fail game. Not Kingdom Hearts. Is Kingdom Come 2 or any of the are they good stream games? Like, are they fun to watch, or are they a little too slow to really enjoy? I feel like they're really slow. Any game is a stream game for you. Thanks, buddy. It looks like it's like 50-50 to see. It is fun to watch. Ooh, not a great watch for me, personally. Interesting. You can lose a lot of progress? Oh no. Well, we'll see. I don't think I'll be playing it today, certainly, but I'm trying to think. There's no other games that are out. I've got Rebirth. I do love Barrett and Cloud and the team. It's just such a long game. I need to eat. All right, almost done with my coffee. Give me a second. Okay. Let me check the Discord. Let me see if you guys. Mifu message. Oh, okay. I don't care. I do care. I do. All right. Looks like I'm good. And let me check Twitter. We're good. All right. We're good. We're good. He was telling me about something about data limits and blah, 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 moderation, blah, 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 pay me. How about Indiana Jones with Chris? That's going to happen soon. Okay, boys. We're done. Day 1 in the books. Thanks for watching. Just to recap, we had a big, solid... how much was this? It was 18,640 steps, 15 kilometers, and we burned 894 calories in 170 minutes of exercise, and that's just day 1. That's just day 1. And I still have to walk home. So I'm just going to end the stream on these because I intend to come back later. So everybody go and disperse, go have fun, go enjoy, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello, how you doing, buddy? And have a great day, have a great night, and it's dinner time. All right, dudes, give me a second. Switch to the intro. No, wait, what is it called? It's we're not going to have time to fix it. I think we should just...